Good morning, everyone. We want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast, brought to you by Hack the Markets. I am one of your co-hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
Good morning, everybody. Market Prodigy here.
Right-handed Dream checking in. Let's get it.
What's going on, y'all? 4K came back on the scene, man.
Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. So, I know we got a lot of interesting topics to talk about today. I got one in particular. I know I forgot to tell you guys earlier what I was going to say, so.
You ain't forget.
I got one of these right here, man, for you. So, what we got here is, so we all know that technology is advancing very, very fast. We got these robots running around everybody, man. They doing any and everything, man. They're about to start probably, delivering your food and delivering everything. So we know technology is advancing. So we also know that, we got some lazy people around the house that, they already delivering the DoorDash and all that stuff. So shoot, we got people that don't even want to get up and go to the refrigerator anymore, man. So
thought you were talking about me for a second. I'm gonna put my coffee down.
Nah, man, I ain't talking about you, man. I'm talking in general. You got these people. These people. That's what we're gonna say. So so generalizing
it was a movie or something with something like that, man. Folks got so lazy. They used to sit on a chair, a hover chair, they used to ride them around.
I'm telling you. So they don't even want to walk anymore, man.
Was it Wreck-It Ralph?
No, it wasn't Rick. I know what it was. They were like turning into babies, and they were like 500 pounds, and like little chairs. They them everywhere. They didn't have to get up for nothing.
That's crazy.
500 pounds.
I've never heard of that movie before.
Nah, I gotta watch that one.
It's a cartoon.
I gotta watch that one. That one sound funny. But this right here, man, like you can literally call somebody now and ask them, "Is your refrigerator running?" Because the refrigerators are about to start running, literally. So Panasonic is coming out with something.
Wait, what you mean Panasonic? It ain't Frigidaire.
It's not Frigidaire. It's Panasonic. It's not Frigidaire.
Okay.
Panasonic is coming out with a moving refrigerator, though. So you call it. It's the Tesla of refrigerators. You call it. You summon it.
How big are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Refrigerators are. You just hear something.
Boom boom. Yeah. So if you hear that boom boom, just know that your refrigerator is coming.
Yo,
you might want to stay out the way.
Is it wireless?
It is wireless. Well,
bro, that's terrifying.
I'm assuming that it's wireless because it's wireless because it had no wires. I saw it moving. It had no wires on it, so it is wireless. So I'm assuming that it charges when it's just sitting there.
Because it's got like a whole condenser in it and everything to keep everything cold. Man,
hey,
you have to look at
cold and mobile.
That technology.
So Panasonic, it's called KU. And what's gonna happen is they're using depth sensors and Lidar to make this thing move around your house. So another application for Lidar. We've been talking about Lidar. We're talking about it with the cars. We're talking about it with all this other stuff. Now they're using it for your refrigerator.
That right there is the dumbest use of Lidar ever.
But hey, at least your refrigerator ain't gonna fall down the stairs, and it's not gonna run over your kids and your pets.
It might. Hey, what if your kid just sitting there laying on the floor?
Hey,
right?
Could it be the Peloton of refrigerators?
Oh, that bad.
What'd you say?
No.
Could it be the Peloton of refrigerators?
Could
it be the child eating? So it's gonna be the human eating refrigerator.
Get in my belly.
Why would I want this giant refrigerator running around my house?
It's too big.
Because you don't want to get up to go to the refrigerator. You just want to be like, hey, come here, refrigerator, and it's gonna come to you like a dog. So now you don't have to train your dog to go get you a beer. You just tell the refrigerator to come to you.
That's what you have kids for.
But you might not want your kid to be bringing you beers. You might have a little bad kid. He might want to be drinking a little bit of the beer before he bring it to you.
Man, I can't believe it.
I take that over my refrigerator trying to climb upstairs. Let's figure that.
Oh,
I don't know
I
how.
believe it's gonna hover. I'm just playing.
I mean, the first time that refrigerator tip over,
Oh man.
and fall on somebody, or even worse, fall backwards or something, and dump all your groceries out on the floor.
Right.
The Lidar is supposed to stop it though.
Now you just extra mad, and you got to go to the grocery store. So you just did twice, and you got to leave again.
Hey, so I will say this. I will say this. The refrigerator is not like the tall refrigerator. It's not full size height. It is a little shorter at least.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
kind of like a
checking it
little
out
cube
right now.
almost. It's big, but it's not
Yeah,
like it's not like a big refrigerator. But it's a nice size.
I mean, that's a new level of laziness right there.
I'm telling you, man.
Nice.
Your refrigerator will not be running though. Literally.
Hey, next is gonna be the stove.
Mm-hmm. The stove gonna open up. Hey, the stove gonna turn itself on and come inside your room and cook.
Now,
you ain't ever gotta leave your room, man.
Now, what I do like about the technology that they have is that just like with the washing machine, it tells you what's going on. You can control your stove remotely and your oven remotely. Say if you put something in there, almost like a crock pot, like a smart crock pot, you can put something in there and say, okay, I already prepped this stuff. I put it in there, and I'm at work at about 3:00. You set that thing to 450 or whatever, go ahead and let it cook. By the time you get home, that thing ready to go. You cooking while you cook mode.
I've seen some grills that are coming out with that are like that. Some Bluetooth ones you can adjust the temperature and all those settings. So.
Oh, really?
That's a terrible idea. I mean, you're gonna burn down your patio.
No, it's got cameras in the actual, I guess, in the hood of the grill, and then it's got sensors in the bottom, so it's Bluetooth, and it'll tell you like when the wood chips get hot or that kind of thing.
Really?
That right there take the fun out of grilling.
Yeah. Now you're not grilling, you just coding.
That's just like the people that go camping, but they bring the RV.
Right.
They don't even take no tents. They out there with the RV.
Right. Did you even go outside?
Nope. We was there.
Like when folks be like, well, I've been to LA because I've been to LAX. You didn't even leave the damn terminal.
But they was there though.
No,
they stepped foot in LA. You
step
foot in LA, man. You in LA. It don't matter how you did it.
You didn't experience nothing. You can't answer nothing.
Hey, you didn't ask about the experience. You said, have you been to LA? And they said, yeah, I've been to LA.
It's implied. Somebody who manipulated my words like that, boy, I can't smoke weed.
Hey, I'm just saying. You asked them and they said, yeah, I stepped foot down there. So, I mean, they ain't lied to you.
Yeah, I can't trust them either.
Hey, speaking of that, though, we got keeping it on the technology realm. Let's get back to the dreaded 5G that everybody said that was going to kill everyone, especially over the 2020 year.
Yeah.
The dreaded 5G death that everybody was going to have.
How y'all know 5G is not related to COVID?
Exactly. So it's out here spreading COVID, and it's fast. 5G fast, so that's how it spread it so fast. So that's how it got worldwide. So that's the conspiracy. That's what I'm going with. Boom, 5G spread the COVID. All right, so.
Well, they about to hit him with a real fast cease and desist.
Oh, man.
Exactly, man. No, that's not what I believe for real. But hey, if you got you a 5G phone, I feel like that right there, shields you from the COVID. So there you go. But in other words, we got some stuff that they are trying to use 5G for now. They're trying to use it for the weather.
To do what?
They're trying to use 5G for the weather.
Listen here. Let me throw this out here. Whether they're using it for good or bad now, eventually it's going to be used as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. It is going to be used as a weapon. I can see that.
So, not necessarily how you guys thinking. They just trying to improve early warning signs. So, like, for people that have, like, severe weather, tornadoes, things of that nature, they're trying to say that because this, the signal, I think it can detect like humidity or something. So with that being said, it can I think it can help with early detection for like these severe thunderstorms and
What do they
tornadoes and
use
things of that
now? They
nature.
use like the those weather balloons, don't they? That they launch up there to detect the
Atmospheric
humidity.
pressure
Yeah.
Yeah,
barometer.
they have a lot of instrumentation on those things, yeah.
Mm.
So that's what they're saying because 5G has so many locations as well too
Right.
because they had to put so
So
many towers up.
so we're going from balloons to using 5G.
5G, man.
We could
5G
there.
does
That's
everything.
drastic change.
5G does everything. So right now, what they're doing though is they're in North Carolina and they're testing to see, everything that they can come up with. They come up with the conclusion though that they feel like they can use this so that they can do those early detections though, and so that they can get that out a little bit faster. Pretty much, that's what they're trying to do is get the speed of severe weather out, the speed of getting the news out a little bit faster.
I mean, it's gonna be hard to improve the speed. I mean, they with you on it. I mean, they're like, we see a storm possible or producing rotation. Wait. We see a funnel cloud dropping right now. Hey, it's coming down your street right now. Take over.
Hey, but a lot of
You
that
should have
stuff,
been run way long ago.
yeah, a lot of that stuff though is radar based, so it's not necessarily saying that it's there. It's just saying that it looks like it could be there. Until you
Yeah.
have like visuals of people saying like we confirm that this thing is on the ground, that's the only time that you really can say that a tornado is on the ground. Because if you're just doing it off hook echoes and off of the velocities that you're seeing on the radar, I mean, yeah, you could say that you see rotation, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's on the ground.
Listen here. If the speed is like 100 miles an hour, I don't care if they call it a tornado or not. I know what 100 mile an hour winds can do.
Hey,
I'm gonna
yo,
be
because them
checking
straight
in
line
my
winds aren't no joke either. Straight line winds don't play around either.
ask my car. Hell, it's feel the same way.
Dang.
I'll be in my man cave shooting pool until it die down.
Till it died
He
down.
said, "Y'all good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm well down here."
That's funny though. That's a pretty cool application though for 5G. So it seems like it's going away from the death ray to actually being able to help people. So
Like it was in
Yeah.
our max earlier in the year.
yeah, exactly. Sounded like we had
AC,
Dr. Doom's death ray out here at first.
AC, check your inbox.
Hey, I got a fun fact, even though we're
I
talking
know
about
they
the
just
doom
sent
ray.
you that cease and desist.
Hey, we talking about the doom ray. I got a fun fact, man, for the doom ray people.
Okay.
So the microwave, the microwave supposedly have radiation and is at a frequency that can harm you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You supposed to put the food in instant to the side.
So get this. So, what I'm saying? Our Wi-Fi networks got the same 2.4 gigahertz frequency as a microwave.
Oh yeah, they
Anybody
do have microwave band frequencies. Yeah.
anybody tested this out?
Don't nobody put
Mm.
phones up to their ears no more.
You
Hey,
said phones to their
but
ears.
but the damage has been done.
Right.
It's too late now. It's too late.
We realized it's late.
Yeah, it
Nobody
is a little
supposed to
too
be
late
here
now. If that's what you're thinking about right now, yeah, it's a little bit too late.
Hey, but see, is 5G not gonna amp this frequency up? Or what is the frequency of 5G?
No, I don't think it's 2.4. I think it's something else. I don't think it's 2.4 though. Is it?
Okay.
Is it 2.4?
Well, you got two frequency bands at your house, like with your wireless stuff too. You got the 2.4, and then you got the 5.
Yeah, you got the
Right.
5 gigahertz. But I don't think it's so. Is the 5G working off 5 gigahertz? I can't. I don't know about that one.
Nah, they're probably not the same frequency. I don't think that 4G working off of 2.4.
No, I mean, I think that's exactly what it is. That's that carrier signal, what they do.
Yeah, but you know they be buying those bandwidths, and I don't
Yeah.
think they bought that. I really don't know what they bought, so I don't know. I'm not even gonna say what they bought.
Hey, either way, we show radars everywhere, and we don't care what it do to us.
Just
That's
like
true.
forget it,
I
man.
don't know.
Shoot them boys off, man. We need it. Just
Shoot
like I
that
need
thing,
this
shoot
microwave, and I mean not microwave. I need this refrigerator to move to.
I'm still on this moving refrigerator. So in the stock, this right here is more so instead of Panasonic, because I don't know if that's really gonna catch ground, but I think it's more of an indication of lidar. This is something AC I was talking to you about.
Exactly.
Is that lidar is the new Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Lidar is a new Bluetooth. So remember when Bluetooth first came out, everything that was just regular wireless or just that had a cord to it, everything became wireless because of Bluetooth. Bluetooth and its applications became endless. Like you said, they Xeroxed everything, they copied everything,
Mm-hmm.
and they replaced everything wired with wireless technology. So now Bluetooth is synonymous with the word wireless technology. Now we know that Bluetooth has a limited range or whatever, but LiDAR is going to be doing the same thing that we were doing before, where we were just capturing everything with cameras and all of our distance referencing systems are going to be replaced by LiDAR. So
I
this
mean, I
is
see
this is
it.
the beginning. Like people are using. They've been using lidar in the power industry for a while. They're using lidar in your EV in your cars. This is the basis of autonomous driving for most of these EV vehicles coming out right now. And now you see they've already ventured into your house. You said AC already said they got it in the phones and people
Yeah,
just
it's in
don't
the
even.
iPhone. That
That's
was
fine.
like the very
They're
first
starting them
technology
in
that I saw it.
they're starting them in
Application like
wheelchairs too.
widespread.
Yeah. So instead of running to Panasonic because you heard that, or running to Tesla, and by the way, Tesla just did an about face and said, "Hey, we said no, we're not going to do lidar," but now they just turned around and said, "Hey, we are going to use lidar in our vehicles moving forward." I would be
Yep.
looking at these lidar companies that they're going to be purchasing, like this LAZR. What's the other one? VLDR.
Yep.
I mean, those companies right there. I mean, they're really cheap. I mean, those are the ones that are going to see some major growth, I say, within the next year or so.
And I actually saw something coming through on one of those scanners for VODR, I think, yesterday. And I think I
Mm-hmm.
saw some news or something come in for VODR. So it could be something to look at.
Yeah,
We
between
should
lidar,
if people have time to look at this, look at a video of this. Because now that I look at it, it's not a full refrigerator, thankfully.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
what I
a
was saying. It's shorter.
Ford
It's
Transit.
shorter.
but how wide is it? What's the?
It's manageable. It's not as wide as I expected.
like college dorm.
What kind of wheels does it have?
A little, I would say even a little smaller than that.
Because they can't have it too tall because it'll be top heavy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
super thankful. I had a whole idea of what this thing was looking like, and thankfully I'm wrong.
Yeah,
But
I told you it wasn't gonna be too tall.
Hey,
yeah, it's not too bad.
but let's say that your 2-year-old is just in La La Land going across. La 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 la.
They gonna get hit stick.
They gonna get smacked.
Madden.
But you
Madden
hungry.
style.
But you hungry, and you call that thing to come bring you something out the refrigerator.
Oh yeah. It's just gonna sit there.
It's
It's
I
either
hope
gonna
it's
run
not
the child
bad.
over. It's either gonna A just sit there and just continue to just, be. Or it's gonna B get that artificial intelligence and it's gonna get mad and it's gonna say screwed and run the child over. It's gonna be one or two, man. It's gonna either it's either gonna be passive or it's gonna be Peloton.
They should give the parents
Peloton mode.
option to override. Because then the parents just gonna be like, because they want their food, they just gonna be yelling at the kid like, "I told you to move out the way."
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's gonna be a form of discipline.
Yeah.
Hey, but it might be smart enough to try to find another route. I don't know. But like I said, it might go Peloton mode.
Because right now, remember, you got your robot vacuum cleaners, and they've learned they can get the blueprint of the layout of your house, and they memorize those routines. So these refrigerators can do the same thing. So it remembers where your couch is, and of course the lidar, it can see it real time and respond to it. But if it knows to lay it out of your house, and your 2-year-old is here right now and it wasn't here, it knows that that's not a stationary object. Man, I'm telling you, the override.
And you hope that override doesn't mean go over my child, override my child.
No, that's what I mean. You train your children.
Ride
You
over my
train your
child. That's
children.
what it's going. That's what it's going to equate to.
Hey, it may produce some fire running backs.
Exactly. It's gonna be like Rosie off of the Jetsons.
That might be the new training. You know they use them already with the dummies. Use the refrigerator.
Boom, boom, boom.
Did y'all see that on YouTube? Did y'all see that on YouTube with the little kid tried to tackle that guy?
I ain't see that one.
The little Pee-wee football. 2 little kids. Oh my God! It looked like the little boy lowered his helmet and completely.
Oh no!
Wow!
They called him Derrick Henry Jr. Boy.
For real?
It was fine. Yeah, that's how that refrigerator gonna do.
Especially when it's loaded up with food.
Hey, it's either gonna create some linebackers or some running backs. One or two.
Right. I mean, it's got to be moving because I'm not trying to wait all day for my food to get here. If it get that real slow, I might as well just got my lazy butt up to go get it.
Right. So,
but at least you ain't have to get up though. All you had to do is just say, "Come here."
Listen here. When you got the white mouth and you hungry,
I'm pretty sure you're gonna be calling the refrigerator before you going into death mode though.
Oh man. No. Everybody seated? Everybody ready?
Come on. That's gonna be family time now. Watch the refrigerator come across the room.
That's hilarious. Hey, did you guys see Amazon buying MGM Studios?
Oh,
that's crazy. That's ain't
ridiculous.
It? So with that being, but you know so the news story has been surfacing around for a few days. It's been floating around. But the thing is, people went out and started buying MGM, but they weren't buying MGM the studios. They were thinking MGM the casino was having some type of deal. So they just go out and they just start buying MGM up on the stock market. Wrong MGM people.
I remember
MGM.
We just saw that with Ford. Remember Ford?
Exactly.
Revealed the new car. I told AC, listen, people were buying. We know that F is the ticker F. Ford is an F ticker. Well, there also is a stock called FORD.
And people went in and typed in FORD and started buying it. Didn't even know that this wasn't Ford. They just type in Ford and just buy something. People read. Like, I promise you, I will invest into Hooked on Phonics for you guys if I need to.
Listen here. I mean, even when the AMC first jumped off, people were buying the AMC, like the actual television network, the AMCX.
See, the thing is, that's why people need. Yeah, that's why people really need like some guidance, because you'll hear a news story and then go buy the wrong thing and then you're pissed off, and it's like that wasn't even supposed to be what you bought.
Right. Yeah, you retail investors, man. They ain't did no research. No, all they heard was you can make some money.
The thing is, like they're announcing this deal right here now with Amazon and MGM. Like they're announcing it right now. But I'm telling you, I saw this deal maybe like at least a few days, maybe even last week. So it's like it's just late. It was already out there, but now it's starting to circulate. So now you're understanding, like, we catch this stuff early. So that's why we're able to jump in on a lot of this stuff. Number one, we might catch it just because we see something setting up and we see some activity going on. That's not even news based. That's what catches our eye. And that's why we even on this call. I mean, you know, we're even making this play right here.
Two waves of information, because the mass majority of people are going to get it when CNBC gets it or whatever. But what happened when somebody shoot a ball in basketball? When they getting ready for that rebound, you got some people boxing out or whatever, getting ready. So it was some people on both sides, whether it was Amazon, whether it was MGM, that knew that this deal was going to happen. So you got insider trading going on. You got people who know that this is going on. So of course they're gonna put themselves in position
Yeah, there's rumors
to
going
capitalize
around the
off of this,
yeah,
and they
there's
tell that.
rumors going around the office.
Mm-hmm.
Like the office, yeah, you're trying to keep it down, trying to keep the information on the down low, whatever, but somebody gonna say something to somebody by accident, and somebody gonna say something else, and it's just gonna get mentioned. It's gonna be an office rumor, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna end up being something. And you got two companies, and it's not just CEO talking to CEO. No, it's big teams of people working on these deals. It's not just two people working on the deal. There's a ton of people that know what's going on, and they're definitely gonna reflect that in the market. We find out before any news hits. Then news starts surfacing, and like I said, this news right here has been around for a little bit of time. Like, 'cause that's why they ran up MGM the other day, and now they're actually coming out with it. So now you're probably gonna see even more people try to run into the wrong MGM today. So we're trying to guide you in the right direction.
The wrong MGM.
That's crazy that even happens, and that's what's creating these big bubbles for things. Is just literally misreading, or
Yeah.
Well, you know how you avoid that?
How's that?
You invest in this new ETF that they just came out with called FOMO.
FOMO.
So
Okay.
for those of you who don't know, ETF is an exchange traded fund. So instead of just saying, hey, I just want to buy Ford or I just want to buy Tesla, they have like lots of different stocks in there that's comprised of that holding there. So what FOMO is going to do, FOMO, that's going to be the name of the ETF. It's going to be, they named it after fear of missing out, as it sounds. But what they're going to do is they're going to include the meme stocks, and they're also going to include SPACs as well. So if you don't want to miss out on getting AMC the next time it pops, or if you don't want to miss out on next time GameStop pops, what they're going to do is they're going to do whatever meme stocks are trending, and they're going to change this weekly. They're going to change it up weekly so that they can make sure that they have the trending one that's in there. And they're also going to have like SPACs in there as well.
So this is a change in ETF.
Yep, FOMO.
Called FOMO. That's ironic.
Yeah, it started trading yesterday. It started trading yesterday.
It's a genius idea. That's a great idea. I mean, look at how many retail consumers that they're going to be able to apply to.
And then you don't have to worry about getting into the wrong one. It's already baked in.
Exactly.
They did the research for you. Now, of course, because they did the legwork for you, there's no such thing as a free lunch.
No.
So for every there's a fee associated with this. So every $1,000 that you invest, you owe 9% to them.
They got to pay dividends to them.
No, it's a management fee.
Yep.
Oh wow.
ETFs have a management fees. That's a very expensive management fee, man.
That number's a little high.
Think about it,
man. The attractiveness of an ETF is because of low management fees. That's why you go ETF over mutual fund.
But that's the thing with these millennials now, and these generation is it Z now. Everybody wants instant gratification. Nobody wants to do anything. The same people who are gonna be buying this moving refrigerator is the same people who's gonna be getting FOMO. Yeah, I'll pay for it because guess what? I got Uber Eats coming to my door now. I ain't going to Walmart.
And when it comes to the door, it goes to the refrigerator.
Right. Hey, matter of fact, I give you extra $5 to come and put it in my refrigerator for me.
Put it in the refrigerator, and then refrigerator, come here.
And then you're going to go where he was talking about. You're going to have these 500-pound fat people just rolling around and stuff because they never got to walk anymore. That's where we're going, and people just don't know.
With the Lidar with the vehicle autonomous wheelchairs.
Ooh.
Boy, I got to drop off. I'm not going to touch on that. I ain't going to touch on that.
The autonomous wheelchairs.
I got to drop off.
That's another use for Lidar that they were saying.
We got autonomous for handicapped boys. I got to go.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, Jerome, you were talking. Oh, he going for real.
Yeah, he had to go for real.
He said he had a hard stop at 8:50.
That's right. That's right. I'm about to say that stock he was talking about. It remind me of that artificial intelligence ETF that I was thinking that I mentioned one time.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
And that joker just $37 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
And I know it
I
probably
don't
has
know
a
about
good collection of stocks in it.
I don't know about that artificial intelligence, man.
You said it's at 37 now.
It's at $37. Artificial intelligence ETF.
Mm. What's the ticker for that one?
It is AIEQ.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the FOMO one was 37. I was like, goodness, what a start.
Oh, no.
no.
You was talking about the artificial intelligence. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what is the
Yeah, that's what I was
is it
trying to
up
look for. Is I'm curious to see what their entry price is going to be into the market.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I really don't know. Like, we'll have to check that one out. But what y'all thinking about this crypto market, man?
Man,
I know
think
this
it's
bad
starting
boy
to.
just keep going up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
We got some roller coaster rides out here, man. I feel like we had Six Flags or something.
Depending on where you got in, and you know what, the best. People were talking about how if you got a good early jump into Doge years ago, that you could have profited so much, and
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of people are now seeing how beneficial that really is. How you can't just really jump into these markets super late once you see a big trend start to move.
Yeah.
You can, but it's super risky. But I mean, I think it's changing. I think people are starting to kind of lose. You see a lot of people that I put all my money into cryptocurrency, and now your balance is $0.
Oh man. And don't tell them. Oh man, don't tell me they out here leveraging up too. If you leverage up, man, I know you getting screwed over.
People trade, but people. I saw people were trading crypto on margin.
That's what I'm talking about. They leveraging up. Yeah, it's over.
Please.
I know these guys blowing accounts left and right.
Yeah, I was looking at this thing that was saying it's gonna be crypto crashing, and people are starting to now buy gold and other types of commodities. So maybe we're gonna start to see inflation in different areas too. Not only with metals and all that kind of thing, but I think it's just going to be different focuses. We had a large change, and once we got all the discretionary income before, and we saw plane tickets soar, and hotels, Airbnbs another hot topic that people are sore about.
Yeah,
but
I think we actually got some analysis on that one on the site as well too.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll change depending on how what people find is important. So as the country keeps opening up, people are going to want to make their money, make their little summer money that they don't have to worry about and can just spend freely. And for a while, I think a lot of people contributed crypto to that because of the ease and the fast pace of it. But I think it's starting to bite some people now. So they're kind of restructuring ideas, and maybe, gold is one of them, but I think it'll change commodity wise.
I know it was a lot of people out here saying they were fighting inflation with the crypto just because, the devaluation of the dollar. But crypto was going up at the same time. Yeah. So that's how they were supposedly fighting inflation. A lot of people didn't even know what the hell they were talking about when they were saying that, though. They were just saying stuff just because they were regurgitating what they heard from somebody else. If somebody else asked them to go a little bit deeper into what they were talking about, they wouldn't know what to say. All they can say is the surface thing. Oh, yeah, I'm just fighting inflation with crypto. Okay, what does that mean? Tell me.
Right.
Like, explain what you're doing. I'm fighting inflation, man. I'm a superhero.
Not a superhero. Yeah, that's my civic duty.
Telling you, man. That's how they be answering some of these questions. So it just sounds like they just coming up with stuff just out the blue, man. I have conversations with some people, and I'm like, man, that's really what y'all think? Wow. Like, it's good to have these conversations, though, because it puts it into perspective as to, like, what needs to be taught. Because it's a lot of stuff that we assume is, like, common knowledge, and it's not.
And this is super new. We haven't really seen a market where we've had crypto influences like this before. Yeah. And then now for it to rival the stock market, too.
One can argue that back in like the 17, 18 era, you had that because this isn't the first time that Ripple and all this stuff popped off. Ripple actually got up to almost $3 at one time, but this was back in like 17, 18. Like, cause I rode that first wave.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of this stuff is just coming full circle, to be honest.
See, I would say that the newness of it is now people are starting to realize more gains from it and starting to, obviously see more use of crypto. But, I had a friend who he was in 17 and it sold it just because he didn't know. And I think that you hear that as a common story amongst a lot of people, years down the road. Like, oh, yeah, I was in this 10 years ago, but I didn't know how to handle it once I had the profits or, whether to reinvest it or that kind of thing. So
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
So my crypto, I know my investments on crypto. I can honestly say that I don't have any money in there that I even care about.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it is for me too.
It's just like an open bottom there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm seeing now that you can change your 401k to structure with crypto.
Really?
Hey, it's still gonna be an open bottom. Your 401k gonna be saved up all this time.
Yeah.
Easy sweet. I mean, sure. I'll just say I wouldn't put no money in crypto. That's that I expect to have.
I wouldn't either. That's what the big bank guys were saying anyway, and like even the Bank of England, that guy was saying like don't put money in it that you don't want to lose because otherwise, you might be very mad. Because the crypto market, I mean, is like you were just saying, is new, and for the most part, it's like they're treating this thing like the mixtape market now. It's kind of like music. It's like it's so many coins coming out now that you don't even know which coin is worth anything. Like it's just like okay, everybody rapping now and everybody making coins. Because when you got Carol Baskin and people like that making coins, it's like, come on now. Like, what are you making a coin for? Like, it's not that many people coming down there to see some tigers. So why are you making this coin?
Hey, let me ask you this. I've been having some conversations too with some folks. Someone mentioned to me that there's an NFT coin.
An NFT coin?
An NFT coin.
What is that? I thought you used Ethereum or something like that to purchase NFTs.
It's an NFT coin. So I guess that's probably what they was trying to say is the coins that you use to purchase.
Okay.
NFTs.
Because I was about to say, what kind of mess is this, man?
So we know the coins that we using to purchase NFTs are going to be around. That's a reliable coin. And this is the other thing that they mentioned to me. They said that NFTs, you can get residual income off of it.
I see it because you can probably license it out because you own something that's like one of a kind or one of a few.
Right.
But I see how it can work, but what's the application for it? Who am I leasing this thing to, and what are they doing with it?
So they say, of course, it starts at the original price. It could be $1.
Okay.
But the only way that the value changes on it is when someone decides they want to pay like $100 for something that has $1. And that what they're saying is that you still get a portion every time it gets bought.
So you saying, hold on.
You don't own it outright.
I mean, if you originally own it, you get a portion for every transaction on down.
Oh, okay.
You originally own it.
So if you originally own the NFT, you saying copies of this NFT?
You get residual. You get paid every time that joker gets sold.
Every time it gets sold. Oh, so if you was the original owner and then you sold it. Is that what you're saying?
You sold it, you get the first profit. Once it gets sold again, you get some percentage off of that too.
I got you. But that's only for the original owner, correct?
The original owner. Yeah. The original owner. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I see what's going on now.
Man, I think that's nuts, man.
Yeah, because you can actually go out here and get residuals
life.
off something that might, somebody might go out here and sell that thing for something really expensive, and now you getting residuals off that thing. I mean, I don't see it being bad, but at the same time, I'm like,
That's just weird though. It'd be like you're trading a currency. Say you bought a painting or an NFT like that, you're trading the currency to get into that, and then now your money's just flowing into crypto, but it has nothing to do with the valuation of whatever asset you bought.
Hey, that could be going on in the background. What
It's
they gonna
like
fund their
it's
future
like whatever
is.
you bought, the value of whatever you bought, if it starts appreciating, then you know you're good. Kind of like you
Right,
bought a house, but when
Right.
you
right.
sold a house, the second person came in. Of course, you make that money, but when they sell the house, you still making money off of it.
Yeah.
That's big.
Wow.
So y'all got some picks.
I do. I got one that I wanted to share, at least.
What you got? What you thinking?
So I got Dick's Sporting Goods. So they crush their earnings, and kids and everything, they're about to start heading back to team sports and all that type stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
they had a really good earnings report, got stuff like that going on, and they raised their forecast as well. So yeah, I like Dick's.
Okay.
Okay. What's their ticker symbol?
Ooh, let me see. What is Dick's ticker symbol? Let me look that up for you, because I have no idea off the top of my head right now. So it looks like that ticker is going to be um oh shoot, man, I thought it was gonna come out right here. It's
That's
not
when I was.
that's crazy. It didn't give me the ticker when I looked at it. Oh, it's DKS. DKS, that's what
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Sure. I about to say I know. Got two picks. But it's the same sector.
Okay.
So here in this past COVID and these emerging industries and new frontier in the digital world. Last year since everyone was trapped in the house, there was a lot of virtual doctors or teledoc going on.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we had a huge spike in that during the coronavirus, which I can only assume means a lot of people, more people started using this.
Yeah.
And right now, these teledoc companies are actually at some pretty nice lows.
Hmm.
Um, and there's two that I have, and one being the main one, teledoc.
Okay.
It's about like 200 or something, 100. It's expected to at least get back to 300. And
Okay.
a more affordable one is American Well Court, and
Okay.
they're only sitting at like $25 or $30 right now.
See, I knew about Teledoc. I didn't know about that second one that you were talking about though.
Yeah, I guess that's what we could consider one of their competitors because their charts really look almost identical.
Okay.
Charts almost look identical. I
That's
guess
not a bad thing then.
yeah,
I know they probably took a dip because coronavirus was starting to ease up, and they were
right.
expecting people not to go and use that service as much because people would probably go to in-person doctors. But
Right.
Right.
I
See,
mean,
that's
it
the
still
thing with this
hasn't
survive.
really. Yeah, I was about to say COVID really is still around. So I mean,
Definitely is a real thing, and
yeah,
you
it's
can
still
catch
hanging
it
out
up.
on the block, man. It's still posted up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was looking at Best Buy, and then funny, I was looking at retailers, and I don't know if y'all have heard of this Casamigos wine that they made, but
Wow.
Williams Sonoma, yeah, yeah, Williams Sonoma came out with it, and they're the only ones that are wholesaling it. And so I've seen a lot of people that have been really big on trying to find this stuff, but they're the only ones that. Let me see.
Really?
Why? It
Hey, what's
is
the
a
ticker for that?
cocktail trio.
Okay.
But apparently Williams Sonoma is the only ones that sell it. And
Wow.
people have been buying it off the shelf. So I was curious to see how long the popularity of that and how people will take that
Hey,
and run with it. So
Oh yeah.
Casamigos fine.
look, man, this is gonna take off this summer now that Jordan Woods is behind it, and I'm looking now. They're saying the item's not even available.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so it'll take time to be able. So it's been flying off the shelves. So that was what I was. I think
What's
that'll
that?
continue.
What's that ticker for? Okay.
Yeah.
It's WSM.
WSM. Okay. Got to check them
Mhm.
out. Oh, you know what? WSM. That was that ticker that came up. Okay. So I was trying to make sure that was the same thing. Because that's that
Yeah.
ticker that came up on my scanner. Okay. So I know what we're
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they have a big, or I guess expected quarter change.
Okay.
So we'll see what their earnings call is today.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. So we'll be able to see this real fast.
Yeah.
Hey, well, looks like we about that time. It's about that time for us to go ahead and end the show. But we want to encourage everyone to go and like our Facebook page, go and subscribe to our YouTube page, and we'll follow our Instagram and our Twitter pages. Definitely, if you need more help, head over to hackthemarketstrading.com. We have a lot of information over there for you guys. We got the podcast, we got some webinars, other important things over there. And if you need a little bit more information, we also have paid services that you guys can subscribe to. Get a little bit more information, get access to our analysis, and understand what we're making money on as well. So we encourage you guys to check that stuff out. It is Wednesday, so we hope that you guys can go out here and find some good plays. We gave you guys some good picks. Our picks actually do pretty good in the markets. You can go back and check all our picks out, and they do actually pretty well. So if you want to get
money over here,
exactly. So if you want to get in on the plays a little bit earlier, definitely subscribe. We got some guys making a lot of money in our group, so definitely something to look into. But we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to you guys, and we'll see you guys on Friday.